Oh my gosh, it's going to be an epic stream tonight, and I just can't wait.
Skeptical Daisy thinks Tulip's excitement is misplaced. She's sure there will be some last-minute chaos before the stream starts.
Oh, please, Daisy. You're just mad because I'm going to steal all the spotlight tonight and make our viewers LOL.
Hello. So, how is everyone doing today? Why the fuck is the freaking ahoge on? Give me a second. I do remember this being turned off completely. Let me see if I still have the option somewhere. How in God's forsaken name did this thing come back? Source code, I'm gonna remove Okay, that's a fucking thing. Or at least I'm gonna turn it off in the fucking settings. Save. Wait, give me a second. No, I fucked up. A second, there's a freaking mosquito here. Okay. With this, supposedly I can turn off the fucking whole game. Let me just okay, toggle. Okay. Give me a key combination of like this, and this. Sure. Okay. Now I'm gonna go into my expression editor, going back to the Ahoge and turning it off. Saving. Is there a fucking way for me to? Okay, you. Is there a fucking way for me to actually remove the algae from the model? Because I'm going insane with this shit. Let me see. Customize model. Configure parameter. Select dark meshes. Set up layer group. Select dark meshes that delete items on drop. No. Nothing here. Okay. I don't know how the fuck it came back. Where can I remove the colors? Where is the option for me to mess around with the colors and everything? This is plugin related configuration. Did I update this and now I'm kinda lost? Turn expressions on or off. Huh. Now this is weird. Huh. Give me 1 second. I'm still trying to find out how this works. Before it was here. Customize model. Customize multiplies in color for art meshes. Is it something related to the Ahoge? Like if I turn this off, I don't think that works. Yeah. I need to put it as some like really weird combination of keys. Clear keys. Does this show up? No. 253. Maybe that will work. I really hate when my model goes haywire. Like the Ahoge toggle was nowhere in my expressions like binds, and for some reason it still activates. I really don't know how that works. Either way, let's start the stream, shall we? Sorry about that. So on Friday we were doing the title screen. Yeah, that's it. So today we just need to continue it. Let me go in here and say for those that are wondering, yes, I am with a bit of a sleepy voice. Yeah, a bit tired. Let me see. Didn't I create a specific window for this? I haven't. Oh, might be in here. Yeah. Okay, this might be it. We have a home panel here. The home panel is stretched. Okay, yeah, that's it. Alright, now that makes sense. So now we have this associated as well. Okay, I'm trying to remember everything I did. Just to check if everything is okay, I'm gonna put on some music to inspire me. Give me a second, sorry about that. Yeah, okay. The music was really loud. My bad. Okay, let me see. So the home screen, I'm thinking about having it as like a news feed. News, or basically a changelog versioning system. Let me see if I can do something. What did I miss? Nothing much, just my avatar messing up as usual. That's basically it. Besides that, nothing much. Give me a second. Trying to adjust the camera a bit more. Okay. First things first, I'ma say. Also, welcome on in, Tips. As you can notice by my voice, I'm a bit sleepy. Yeah. Maybe hold that. Okay. Alright. Let me see. Vertical. Right. This is gonna be middle center. I'm thinking of having like the logo. Do I have a logo specific for System Invaders? I do. So if I were to add this, Nani the heck? Why can't I see it? Okay. Do I need to assign you as a... No, you're a rect transform. So if I were to do something like this, drag this inside. Why are you slicing? I am seeing really weird behavior. Why can I only see system? Oh, this is weird. It kind of divided. No PG0. No PG0 and... Huh? Huh? What in God's forsaken name did this do? No, wait. This makes no sense. You are the PNG. Why are you divided? Okay, now that makes more sense. Yeah, now that works. Why the fuck was it divided? Okay. Weird shenanigans, I'll tell you that. Okay. See, aspect, etc. Can I make this bigger? Well, at least. Let me turn this and this. Okay, now it's better. I'm just gonna leave it like this, for now at least. And I'm gonna make... What can I make? Trying to think how I want to do this. Do I want to make an image that will have the changelog text? I forgot to say, my wording is bugging out. Do I want to make an image that will have a text box inside? That's going to be the changelog. Do I want to make multiple? I think for now I'll just go with the simple one. It's gonna be a streamable component as well. You're gonna grab this and apologies. Bloody hell. I don't know why I'm suddenly yawning a lot. I do apologize. This is very unprofessional behavior of me. Let me see. Where is the one that's basically the panel background? Is that taskbar? Should be. Should be. Hypothetically. Now, if it is or not, that's a different question. I think it's this one. Should it be 16? I think that's the same. Okay, let's make it like something like this. Expand more here. Actually, it should be. Let me just organize this logo. Do I have a scroll view? Because I don't think if I assign a multi-line label or something like that, I can do the whole thing about expanding, I think. Let me see. For now, it's gonna be change log background. And you're gonna have inside I think I'm gonna make it a input field, because these normally have the controls for me to do a few things. Okay, let's make it like this, and let me say something like gonna enable. Does it have rich text enabled by default? Rich text, yeah. Okay. Where can I align custom single line, multi-line, new line? I think line limit none. Do you have scroll enable automatically? I don't think so. Vertical scroll bar. You kinda don't. That's an issue. Hey, little guy mods, welcome on in. How are things going? Let me see. I'm guessing if I do something like test point size. Let's make it big for now. Change to this one. Yeah. Basically fill the whole thing, but you don't have a way to scroll. That's kinda bad. Let me do it a different way then. UI scroll view. Let's make it like so. Something like this. I can eventually make my own scroll. Give me a second. Why is this having issues detecting my mouse movement? I'm trying to see. Test. Okay. I need to open my mouth a bit too much. Let me see if it's because I'm way too to the right and it's kind of missing the tracking. Okay, you go like this, you go like this. It gets a bit complicated to handle the tracking when It's basically right in front of my main screen, and I can barely see what I'm trying to do. If I were smart, I'd have put the main screen as the one on the left, wouldn't I? Yeah. My bad. Let me see. Do you have some sort of background? You kinda do. It's the UI mask. Theme. Let's say it's gonna be theme 1, I think. We're at max. 16. Oh, because the viewport is different. Yeah. Never mind me. Let me see. Yeah, the viewport is... Okay, this is the background. Theme should be 1. Yeah. Now there's a difference. 16. Let me say full on this. Okay. Yes. Bring the microphone a tiny bit closer. That should be a bit better, maybe. But yeah, how is everyone doing today? I know it's Sunday. It's rare for me to stream on Sundays, but yeah. Okay, so now if I do content size fitter, that should work if I then put a label inside of it. Text mesh pro, test, and you're gonna have also a content size fitter to... Okay, there goes the mosquito. What are we doing? Title screen. What do you think I was doing? Okay, preferred size. That kind of goes better. Okay, has to be preferred size. This can be unconstrained. Gonna put this like this. Okay. Second, don't you tell me what you think that I can be. Ouch. Test. Okay, so now I should be able to scroll. The only thing, content needs to also go for preferred size here. Okay. And you should still be in the expand. Is a viewport... No, viewport is correct. Am I seeing things? Okay. Can I make you... Can you make it? Okay. If I make you like this, you should continue expanding only to below. I'm going to presume. And I presumed wrong. Well, I'll be damned. Morning, devs. Okay. This is kind of gonna be annoying. I'm not gonna lie. Because I need to adjust it to always keep the scroll up, I think. How's it going? Feeling sleepy. You? Okay, can I... I think I broke it. Am I not supposed to have a... finished work? Nice. How did it go? Oh, fuck. Forgot about that. Does this... Breaking it is good. Now you need what not to do. I think, yeah. Maybe. Yeah. Something not be right. Do I have... Does the viewport have to... No, doesn't have to expand. You should expand. Supposedly. Needs to start cleaning my room. It's a bit messy. Join the club. Preferred size. Why does this not work then? Should be able to. Is it the label component just messing it up? Because it thinks... Is it because of that? Let me check out. If I do this... Okay. Just gonna be a single component. Like this. And I'm gonna assign you a vertical layout group where you're gonna control the child size to expand. Huh. If I don't show up, just assume I got hit by a car. I'll probably be back next stream. Okay. Do be careful. And watch out for cars. Always look both ways twice. Trust me. Okay, if I do this. What happens now? Can I just... of course, this is not going to do much because I don't have enough components for it to go off screen. If I just spam that, it should now work. Emphasis on should. Yep, that was it. Now we know. And knowing is half the battle. Okay. Let's make it like 16 on each side. Just adjust it a bit better. I can now delete all of this. And we can essentially go in here. And I'm gonna say realize field. Using Unity Engine, private game object content panel. If content panel is null, debug dot error, content panel not set. Okay. Do I have the changelog thing? Var changelog equals changelog tool, not extract changelog. Yeah, that's what I want. Application.assembly? No. How do I get the assembly? Is that just a... No. Never mind. I was thinking about something else. The C# get assembly. Let's get an assembly file type in C#. Introduction, get assembly by class name. How to get all system reflection assembly for all module in Unity. You can use get assemblies. So if I were to do this, app domain dot current domain get assemblies. I can only use the main one. Huh. Dot first or default, where a dot equals no a dot name or assembly. What are your properties? This string is dynamic. Full name. I'm gonna guess full name dot equals System Invaders, something like that. What is your main assembly? I don't remember the name I gave to the main assembly, but as soon as I extract that, I can essentially make a changelog. Okay. Core, this managers, etc. Wait, runtime. What's the name of your main one? It should be this one. Shared. I'm gonna guess. If not, I'm still gonna put this here. And I can just tell it to get all assemblies. And pick essentially the assembly that most fits what I want, basically. Let me see if that works. My team, okay. This one. Okay, and then the HUD manager, I think nothing is calling that one. So I'm gonna do it like this. Instead of being on the open, it's gonna be on the start. And you're just gonna do that because the changelog supposedly will never change. Why the fucking ahoge activated again? I didn't press the combination of 053. So fucking hell, why did it activate? It makes no sense. I swear to God, I need to eventually pay for an actual model with actually programmable toggles or something like that. Because this is driving me insane. I can't turn off the fucking ahoge. Let me see. I need to assign this. Okay. I'm gonna suppose that the changelog is gonna be empty because I never used the changelog things. Which makes sense. Did I... Oh. This idiot forgot to put the breakpoint. My bad. Okay. You should now be good to go, I think. Question mark? Okay. Can you find the domain? Let me just check. Immediate window, paste. Dot select a dot full name. I can't do that. Huh. Is this like... Let's get assemblies. It's an array. So I would say to list. Okay, it's because I don't have a link queue. You gotta be fucking joking me. Can you find something if I send you this? Paste. Yeah, node not supported. Let me try to do something. Change log. String version v1.1.0. Added a title screen with a change log shop leaderboards and customization windows. The date. Let's just say trying to remember how the date works on this one. Today is what? Let's say 16/08/2026. Okay. So now if I kinda touch the Unity, go back in here and say to basically play again, you should be able to do something. So let me just check something. Okay. Okay, you are debugging, correct. Ignore this for now. It's already been 40 minutes. Huh. I've been so trying to get this that I haven't noticed the time going by. Do you have a changelog? Of course, you kinda broke. Object reference not set when it's of an object. Line 21. Do I need to create something? Oh, because you... I get it. It couldn't find one. Let me see if I can first extract this as a variable. Choose local assembly. You can be a var. Okay. If assembly is null, return. Let me see if now it can find something. Cause yeah, gonna attach. Should be fine. Emphasis on should. Okay. How are we going to do it now? Will it basically break now? Chances are it's gonna basically break again because it can find the assembly because of some sort of shenanigan. Who knows? Yep, assembly is null. Go figure. If I go here I don't think I can edit it. Node not supported. Okay, that makes no sense. Why does it say node not supported? Am I checking the wrong way to do things for assemblies? Get assembly by class name, get assembly. I can try the assembly get assembly. Let me see. Assembly dot get, not like that. Assembly get assembly. Type of, let's say home panel. Let's see if with the good old type of I can get to the main assembly and from there get everything else. Small steps. We'll get there. We just need small steps. Oh, but yeah, I remember that when I did the library, I needed to do that with a class from each of the libraries in order for me to access everything. Yeah, this one only gets System Invaders.ui. It's a sort. I'm not gonna say it's not. I just need to assign one of each. So yeah, now it will get the changelog and say key is v111 v110. The value is, and then it has a description and the target. I normally only use the description, but the target is also there, just in case. So yeah, that seems fine. We kinda now need to kinda need to build this on the go. What if instead of me doing this, I can just define a changelog object? But it's gonna be complicated. Unless I define some sort of script on... I'm trying to think if I'm gonna do this on runtime or when I'm building the actual game. Because if I build when I'm building the actual game like a pre-built script, I could kind of make it a bit better, I think. Let's see, Unity, pre-build script. It is a script that executes before build. Yeah, that's it. I want to write an editor script that will execute before the game is built. Wait, I have the exact thing for that. Alright, we have something that I'm gonna do. In the shared folder. Wait. What runtime, what assemblies do you have access from the UI? Where is it? Here. Okay, you have access to shared and core. I'm gonna say that shared should be the one to have this. Method accessions, objects. Seems an object, right? Yeah, it's a scriptable object. So if I go in here and I say new item, the new item is gonna be a changelog. Public class changelog. It's gonna be a scriptable object. And it's gonna be serializable. Do I need to include anything else? Oh, yeah. Script, asset menu. Create asset menu. File name. It's gonna be changelog. Menu name. It's gonna be System Invaders / changelog. And 0. Oh yeah, I need to file name equals menu name equals, and there we go. Hey, yeah, this see, it's serialized field. Actually, since this is going to be public, public neo dictionary string. Can I access changelog? It's not that one. What does the other one return? Megalio helperlib. Okay, I need to essentially return this one. There isn't any BGM, right? Not that I know of. Because I'm only listening in my headphones. Okay. Changes. Sure. Just gonna say that like that. Let's also say public string get changelog. And how in God's forsaken name did I sound sleepy? Yeah, I am sleepy. How do you work? Oh, this is gonna be complicated. Huh. This is really gonna be complicated. Either I do a list of changelog here. List changelog. Because, yeah. Huh. Okay. Can I order this by date? I don't suppose. Because, yeah, you only return the dictionary of string and list. Changelog. Okay. This is gonna be complicated. Sure. Changes the. So that's why I'm gonna have to go. Okay, no worries. See you soon. For changes equals changes dot order. I can't order a list. Order by cc dot key. Order by descending. Okay. String builder. sp equals new string builder. Var sp for each var change in changes Okay. This is turning into something. Give me a second. Okay. You're gonna return sp.build. Is it just to string? Should be. Okay. Let's say sp append line. Let's just say in here to include change.key. Alright. And for each var item in change.value, gonna be sp append line item dot changes dot join string dot join item dot changes dot select I dot value. What in counts for second name? The value. Hold up. So you start as string list changelog. Here it's a new dictionary item string changelog. So it should be the key, and in here it should be something like value dot hold the fucking phone. How is item not showing the correct thing? You show as a changelog. Oh, because it's doing some sort of shit. Because I'm dumb as fuck. That's basically it. In here, I didn't put the correct one. It should be this one. Okay, now it makes sense. Description. I think string join requires the separator first, yeah. Environment dot new line. Okay. That should be fine. SB append line. Where's my OBS flashing? No clue. Unity TMP rich text make line break. Use add line breaks BR. No, that's not what I want. I want actual lines. Visible line. What's it called? Temporary text effect, no. For God's sake. Cloud, come over here. I need to ask you something. Give me a sec. Okay. Question. How do I make that dashes on unity input slash row text field with rich text? Let me see if it can find anything. Only do solid lines, there's no built-in dashed. Can this be it? If I go in here, add a... Oh, this is gonna be complicated, isn't it? Net break is starting soon. Okay, okay. Let me see. Text Mesh Pro. If I add something like this, yeah. Just as I thought. That's impossible. Okay. Quick thing, you're gonna have to return a list of strings. So I'm gonna basically say enumerable, yeah, of type string. For each time you go in here, I'm gonna do this and then yield return sp.toString. You should be able to do this without any issues. Okay, ad break is going to start soon. All right. Let me see. Okay. Give me a second. Checking something. Okay. Continuing. Now I need to go into this build menu that I built and set up something like creating a changelog. Okay, but now we know that I can just go in here and say serialize fields private changelog. W help with changelog models. Yep, that'd be the one. Changelog. And remove all of this. And I'm gonna say initialize changelog. For each var change in changelog dot get changelog. Yeah, now you have the wrong one. Give me a second. It's not that one. It's this one. Okay, get changelog. You're gonna create a new item or text field equals instantiate new tmp text. Not create a new. Should be able to do something like GameObject.empty. You don't have one. Okay. New GameObject. Can I just do this and then say text field dot add component TMP text. Okay, our text object, then text field equals text object. Okay, and text field dot text is equal to basically the change. Okay, it's gonna instantiate inside of content panel dot transform. Okay, yeah, parent, and basically do all your things. Do I need to add a content size filter? I don't think so. Oh, the ad break finished. Well, my bad. Okay. You now have basically the blank changelog. I'm just gonna add it to the main folder. And System Invaders changelog. There you go. Now has all of this. Okay. And if I go to the build window, it should be somewhere. Is it? Let me see. Build window. There we go. It's in here. Private changelog. Changelog. And on GUI, I'm gonna do editor GUI layout space. I'm gonna also do this. I'm gonna say changelog. I'm gonna have a very specific object for this. Let's see. Changelog is equal to what was it? QI layout. There has to be, might be property field. Editor GUI layout property field. Yeah, that's correct. Needs to be a serialized property. If I do this, yeah, it won't accept. Unity serialize property. How to with code serialize C# properties. Let's see. Serialize blah blah blah. Serialize property test int. Can I just say it's gonna be this dot get property? No. How in God's forsaken name? Do you have an object? You do. Okay. Again, serialized property. Bloody hell. Oh, but you accept object, so something like changelog should be changelog file and pass in the changelog. Okay, what's your issue? Um, just passing the null. Okay, you have the incorrect one. I imported the incorrect one because you don't have access to the correct one. System Invaders editor doesn't have access to the shared. But you should. System Invaders editor, you should have to System Invaders. Core editor, do you have a shared somewhere in here? Shared. Apply. Please tell me this is not a recursive issue. Other fixes. Bingo. Hello? Okay, now it works. So if I go in here, object field, property field, yeah, and of course you complain. Let me see. Yeah, you force me into that. I'm trying to. So if I do this. Okay, object and you need the object type. Okay. Changelog. Type of changelog. Cannot implicitly convert. Do you have another way? I don't remember. Object field, selectable label, tool context, editor. No, you don't. Unity, custom editor, field for scriptable objects. How do I make custom inspector for scriptable object? Not what I want. How can I reference a scriptable object from an editor script? I think that's the thing. You're seriously going to make me have to load from... Okay. How do I make a field for selecting a scriptable object in a custom editor window? Yeah, object field. Let me... Let's be an object field. False. Yeah, that... Huh? Oh, I was missing the... Good catch, Claude. Good catch. I was missing the freaking conversion. Huh. Well, ain't that a quinkydink. If GUI layout dot button update changelog, We're gonna update changelog. Generate the methods. Okay, let's define the assemblies. Our assemblies. Assembly dot. Can I get all the assemblies? I can't. Okay, get calling assembly, etc. Yeah. I'm gonna have to do some weird crap. So, from the enemies. Okay. New list type assembly. Assembly.get assembly type of malware behavior. I'm gonna suppose you can't, yeah. I'm gonna have to add all the references one by one. It's gonna be quite the ride. System Invaders. Let's add the core. System Invaders. Editor I don't need. I need the enemies. System Invaders. Google Play maybe. Just in case of like bug fixes and everything. Managers, yes. But this is editor, networking, maybe. Pickups, yes. Shared this already. UI. And this UI, Unity extensions, no. So all of these. Okay, they should now be loaded up. Yep. There we go. Cannot be used with type arguments. Okay. That was basically it. What's in the core? Achievement man. Why is achievement manager here? Assembly dot get assembly type of. Sure. Assembly dot get assembly type of. What's next? Google Play. Google Play Bootstrap maybe. Bootstrap. Does none of these have something I can use? GPS. Okay. Okay, that kind of works. Assembly dot get assembly of music manager maybe. Music manager assembly dot get assembly type of. What's in networking? Network manager, sure. Assembly dot get assembly type of. Then pickup. Sure, let's go with the first one, bomb drop. Assembly, let's get assembly. Type of. And in the shared, let's just go with the changelog. And there we go. Var change log equals dictionary. Give me a second. For each var assembly in assemblies. Var change log equals new assembly changelog tool dot extract and pass in the assembly. Okay, we have a dictionary of type string with changelog equals new dictionary of type string list of megaleo dot helperlib dot changelog dot models changelog. Okay. Changelog dot join assembly changelog. And I just do this. Join string. Need to understand better what the join method was doing. Oh. Yeah, this never mind. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Because what I'm thinking is iterating through the values in the dictionary, but wouldn't union work? Changelog union. Fuck. I pressed F5 by mistake. Union. Yeah. Assembly changelog. Let me just double check with did I close Claude? Apparently, yeah. Would this work? Oh, I think Mr. Claude went offline. How many of you want to bet Anthropic is down? Is Anthropic down? Claude status. They are struggling a bit. That's the thing. Taking longer than usual. Trying again shortly. Let's close and reopen Claude. Yeah, rip Claude. Let me see if I can find this. Dictionary union C# Union to dictionary. This fills out because it I go out. Problem with using the straight union is that it does not interpret the dictionaries as dictionaries. It interprets key value pair. That is why you need the final two dictionaries set up. Merging multiple dictionaries into one. Concat. Yeah. I think in this case it's gonna be complicated to do it straight out without me iterating for each var changelog entry in assembly changelog. If changelog dot has, you don't have an has key, contains key. Okay, changelog entry dot key. I can honestly just do this. Changelog dot try get value. Changelog entry dot key out var entry. If entry is null, let's just say changelog dot add changelog entry. Oh, doi dot key changelog entry dot value. Okay, now that works. You can continue. Else, I'm gonna grab and say entry dot value. Oh, okay. Add range. Changelog entry dot value. And changelog where changelog entry dot key is equal to entry, replacing the value with the ones we basically added the range here. Yeah, that should be fine. We'll just iterate through here. Okay. Supposedly this should work. Supposedly. I think I have if changelog is not null, changelog dot changes is equal to can I just do new dictionary? I can. Okay, that works. Changelog. Okay. Does this automatically save? No. Asset database mark. Was it not asset database? Is this one just save assets? Okay. editor utility. Mark set 30. Changelog. Yeah, because I need to say this object has been changed. Please save the changes. Okay, let's see if that works. Hypothetically, it should. So if I go into the build, select the changelog. First off, update. Okay. And if I go and open the changelog, it has 0 changes. Okay. That's complicated. You supposedly should have changes. Okay. You have your array. You have your changelog. Okay. Let me just see. You have 0 items. Did I forget something? I forgot the UI. That's why it has 0 changes. Assembly.getAssembly type of let's just say home panel. Yeah, I think that was it. That's why it didn't save any changes. If I had to guess, that would be the main cause. Okay, so if I hit this button, you now have the changes. I can see the key, I can't see the value. Because of this. Yeah, because this is not a serializable, or it should be. Yeah. This tremendous idiot forgot to put serializable in here. So of course it's not serializable. Aha. Oh well. Give me a second. Let me just the freaking camera again. Okay. It wasn't detecting my mouse movements. Okay. Why am I hearing? No. No. Okay, too late for you. That's a good one. Let me see. I can just go. Oh, but the workflow for that is just too big. I'm just gonna stay still. And I'm gonna say you're gonna essentially. Where's the build window? Oh, here it is. Okay. If changelog is not null, for each change in. Let me just first do something. Private bool, changelog expanded. And changelog expanded equals GUI layout editor GUI layout.begin sold out. Yeah. Just do this, fold out, and then I just say changelog expanded, and changelog dot changes dot changes equals string dot join environment new line. Put this here. Select. C. Something like this. C dot key environment new line and C dot value dot. Wait, can't I just do? Hold up. Changelog dot get changelog. Yeah, I can just do that. We have one. Yeah, that was one too many. Okay, so now you should have something. Or did I screw up? If I had to guess, I screwed up. Um, what the heck? That was weird. I didn't press the button for it to do that. Why are you doing that? Get changelog. Huh. Your value is having issues. Let me just do something. Var or changelog expanded equals editor GUI begin fold out header group changelog expanded changelog. Nah, just like that, and editor GUI layout dot and fold out header group. Editor GUI layout label fields and changes. Just like that. Now, why is it having issues while getting the changes there? It should get them correctly, I think. Unless it's something stupid. Okay. Changelog 26. Attach to Unity. Why do you give an error? This is weird. Okay. You have the change, but your value is null. And why is that? Is it because since it's not a serializable you are freaking out. If so, I'm gonna have to do some weird stuff. Changelog, models, changelog. Let me see if by turning this as serializable, using system, then suppose you're in the correct path. Okay. Fixed or added serializable changelog for Unity, something like that. Doesn't need to be a big commit message. I'm just gonna do. Yeah, that's definitely pointing to the right place. Okay, does it get mirrored to my helper lib here? Please tell me yes. I don't think the mirror is set both ways. Helper lib. Yeah, in here it has, but in here it doesn't. Settings. Mirror settings. No push mirrors, yeah. Figured as much. Authorization OAuth 2 and should be keep pass. Unlock. Hello? Oh, there we go. Pass this to here. Ticketing system token, GT, GitHub secret. Should be this one. Yeah, I think it's this one. I think when commits are pushed, yeah. Okay. Synchronize, no. Pushing changes to repository. Okay. Do you have some sort of progress? Because I don't see anything. That's worrying. Yeah, I don't see a log for that. How do I know if you pushed correctly? And the fucking ahoge again. Swear to God, this freaking thing. Okay, there we go. I don't know why it activates. It's very weird. Do I need to port over the whole pipeline? Because that's gonna be really annoying. I'm not gonna lie. If I create a new release, but you should not have the tokens. You don't, yeah, you don't have the secrets. Give me a second. Settings. I'm gonna guess for actions, get the user email, get the username, NuGet API key, and the token. and secret. Nougat API key. Nougat.org. Sign in. Okay. Sign in with Microsoft. Okay. Make a Leo. API keys. I know it's no longer recommended, but I don't have the updated thing. So, yeah. Policy name. Git T. GitLab CI/CD. Yeah, this is not gonna work. Either I build the NuGet package for now. This is gonna be... Yeah, because I'm gonna guess it still hasn't done it here. Yeah. I'm gonna add it here for now manually, and I'll fix it when I can. Serializable. Wait, let me... Just in case. Commit changes. Serializable attribute to change all class, sure. Okay. Serializable attribute to change all class. Releases. Draft a new release. 1.2.1.2 basically. V122. What did I... Sure, publish the release. Will the action work? Please tell me that yes. Some annotations, whatever. Set up net core. Okay, create a NuGet package. I'm just gonna go into the summary. Fuck. It's giving issues in the GitHub packages. Request cannot be authenticated. For now, I'm gonna remove that. Because that's fucking annoying. Workflows. It's this one. It's not. GitHub publish. Should be this one then. Publish doclib. Can I just disable this one? Publish to, for fuck's sake. I need to do it for everyone. You know what, guys, I'm gonna do this off stream. I really need to go take some rest. Because this is gonna take a long time and I'm going on loops here. So yeah, I'll see you guys on the next stream. And yeah, class dismissed.